Okay, so are you planning to import food into Canada from Nigeria? Well, this might be the best time for you to start your business because as the number of Nigerians in Canada are increasing, so will the amount of food consumed will increase. So you can just start a business to target that need. As you know, food is a very important uh, element of our daily life. So it's part of us. We brought it from Nigeria and then we cannot separate from it. So my name is Jide. I stay in Guelph, Ontario. I share content about life in Canada. So if you like my video, please do subscribe to my channel and share with your friends and family. So I'm just taking a walk this sunny morning. We are gradually transiting into spring now. So I just felt like sharing this video and uh, walk while I walk in the neighborhood. In one of my videos, I talked about why it is important to start your own business as it gives you the flexibility of time and also the financial resources that you need, okay, which your job cannot afford. So I said it is important to know that challenges will come if you be faced with many obstacles starting a business in Canada, especially in a very regulated economy as this. But the benefit outweighs the initial challenges and the risk that is involved. So one thing with doing business in Canada is getting information. Okay, if you need to get the right information and then apply yourself to updating your knowledge on the critical things that relates to the industry you are operating. If you don't know about your industry you're operating in, I will not advise you do business in it until you get understanding. You talk with experts, you talk with people that is already in the business, you do your research. So I advocate doing business in Canada, but at the same time doing business with understanding and with critical knowledge in that industry. So what I'm particularly interested in talking about this day today is doing importing food into Canada. So also, like I said in the beginning, the number of Nigerians in Canada is increasing from time to time, and then so also is the uh, so also is the so also is the need to eat. Sorry, I was contemplating whether to cross or not to cross because a vehicle was approaching, but the vehicle actually stopped for me. And that one thing with Canada, vehicle owners respect pedestrians, so they are the one that would stop for you to cross, especially when you have the right of way. So the number of Nigerians is increasing in Canada, so also their volume of food that we consume month on month, year and year. Okay, and Canada is expecting to still bring in more immigrants, of which a larger percentage or a large percentage of it will still be uh, Nigerians. So currently we are quite the number of people in Canada that are Nigerians. So that is that there is enough market for you to start food importation business. But like I said, you don't want to start a importation business until you fully understand what it takes to import food. Okay, so one thing, if you want to import anything into Canada, you must first of all check, does Canada allow this thing to be imported? Okay, so that's the first question you ask yourself. Does Canada allow this thing to be imported? That's number one. So, and for your information, the agency that regulates importation and exportation of goods in Canada is CBSA, Canada Border Services Agency. So go to Google, read about them. So if you want to start importing to Canada, that is what you should read. That's what you should go and check how they operate first. So Canada Border Services Agency regulates everything. It's a federal government agency that is charged with responsibility of making sure that everything brought into Nigeria is safe for the public. So you would read about them and find out what they will allow you to import and what they will allow you to import. And of course, food is one of the things that CBSA will allow you to import. But note, it is not all food substances that you can be allowed to import in Canada. There are some contrabands. There are some food items that is only when you fully have a particular license that you can be allowed to import it into Canada. All right. So once you have established the food item is part of what you can import into Canada. Now the next question is how do I uh, how do I find out the carrier, okay, the logistic agent that would fit your budget. Okay, so because when you are choosing a logistic agent, you want to choose a logistic agent that will deliver your goods in record time and at the best cost possible. So you want to find an agent that suits your purpose, and also the port of delivery. There are several ports in Canada. So you want to be sure that the port that your logistic agent is going to deliver your goods or your food product that you import is very convenient to your location, is the closest possible to the city or to your city. Okay, for example, if you are in Ontario, so you should be looking at Toronto, for example. So there are several ports, airports, and there's seaports in Canada. So you want to find out which seaport, which airport is closest to you, and that is where you tell your agent to bring the goods. So you want to be sure, okay? You want to be sure that you also know, or you want to clear those goods yourself, or you want a broker to clear it for you. So you get now. So if you want an agent to clear it for you, if you want an agent to clear it for you, or let me say a custom broker, you can check online for custom brokers. They from the comfort of your house. You can contact them and then register with them. So they'll be the one that will help you uh, to clear your goods. Okay, but if you are on budget and you cannot engage the service of a custom broker, well, you can decide to do it yourself, and that's a different ball game entirely. So to clear goods at the Canada border is something you can do. We call it self clear. So there are some documents that you will need to present, and you also need to know the code, okay, HS code for that particular goods you brought in, because you are going to need it in the documents you are going to fill and submit. Then also you are going to pay tax and duty